Nigerian youths, you see, at this point, are they fear who no fear una? As I'm talking to you right now, Verydarkman has been granted an administrative bail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my house. Verydarkman, live in life.
Don't play. Don't play. We are outside.
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video we are going straight into the shocking update that has just rocked the country. The Efcc has finally granted bail to Verydarkman. Yes, you heard that right. After days of serious pressure and loud public outcry across social media, it looks like the commission had no choice but to back down. Or did they? Now here is what really happened. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) confirmed just hours ago that they have released Martin Vincent Ose, better known as Verydarkman, on bail. He had been arrested after allegedly ignoring several invitations over multiple petitions linked to financial crimes. But here is where it gets interesting. The EFCC is claiming that Verydarkman's arrest has nothing to do with his loud criticism of their agency online. Instead, they say it is about serious financial allegations brought against him by the public. Still, many Nigerians are not buying that story, especially after seeing how things went down. The outrage was massive. Videos, tweets, posts, everywhere you turn, Nigerians were demanding answers and screaming for its release. It felt like the people were speaking with one voice, and now, just 3 days later, EFCC suddenly offers him administrative bail. They say they followed due process, even got a court order to keep him in custody. But still, why bail now? The EFCC wants you to believe they are simply doing their job, fighting financial crimes without fear or favor. But let's be honest, this move looks like serious damage control after the hit they have been receiving online. They also want Nigerians to stop speculating about their work. But with all the drama, can you blame anyone for asking questions? Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
The breaking news now reaching my headquarters is that EFCC, Nigerian Economic and Financial Crime Commission, has made an updated press statement concerning Verydarkman. And as always, it is my responsibility to keep all of you inundated with the right information. I'm going to read out the press statement directly from EFCC. And according to the statement that was released by EFCC's case against Martin Vincent Ose, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), in the exercise of its mandate of tackling economic and financial crimes, invited Martin Vincent Ose owing to a series of petitions bordering on sundry issues of alleged financial crimes raised against him. He refused to show up in spite of several invitations sent to him through his known address or addresses and medium of communications. The petitions pertain to grave allegations of financial malfeasance which cannot be ignored by the Commission. It is needful to admit that the Commission is aware of several unguarded attacks of the suspect against his operation. While such conduct is condemnable, his arrest was not informed by such attacks. The relevant law enforcement agency will be allowed to look into them. The EFCC has a lawful right to hold Ose in custody like any other suspect being investigated by the Commission. The appropriate remand order was obtained in this regard. He has been offered an administrative bail and will be released after fulfilling all the bail conditions. The Commission appreciates the interest of Nigerians in its operations. The passion, enthusiasm, and torrential reactions to all of its activities are welcome. However, insinuations should no longer continue. The EFCC should be allowed to do its job without fear or favor. As soon as investigations are concluded, charges will be filed. So, these are the latest updated information from EFCC. For those of you who follow me on this channel, I've told you I do not circulate false information. If you had watched the video I made yesterday, you will understand that there is no significant difference between the information I tailored out yesterday and what EFCC has just released. Few things that are new in this press release are the facts that they went further to mention that Verydarkman is facing a grave allegations of financial malfeasance. Malfeasance is just another way of saying financial wrongdoing. In the early part of that very press conference, they made it clear that he's facing, allegations and petitions of financial crimes. And for that reason, the said financial crimes against Verydarkman, according to EFCC, is said to be so big or so huge that the commission will not ignore that. They also highlighted that they sent several invitations to Verydarkman to his known addresses and other means of communications, but Verydarkman never honored that invitation. More so, another thing that is very troubling, from that very press statement is the fact that EFCC maintained that Verydarkman has been raining unguarded attack on the commission, on their operations, that they are very much aware of all the attacks from Verydarkman, which they classify to be condemnable, and they went further to say that the appropriate authorities will look into that. This actually drew my attention. It simply means that by the time, according to EFCC, they conclude their investigation like they maintained in that letter, they will file the charges. There are possibilities that you will begin to see charges like defamation, maybe like cyber stalking, cyber bullying, harassment, and the rest of them from Verydarkman, and many others probably, just probably, alongside with the financial crime allegations. Well, it is quite, confusing as well as quite sad that these are actually the reasons why EFCC is holding Verydarkman. Well, at this point, I do not necessarily think that there is any speculations or permutations left for me to make, because if you have watched my earlier videos, you will understand that I already gave my speculations and permutations on how this case is, going, and probably how it's going to end. You know what I mean? So, but one thing is certain, Verydarkman will be granted bail as soon as he fulfills all his bail condition, and he will be coming out to share his own side of the story. I think also through him, Nigerians will get to know whether EFCC actually invited him or not. But one thing that is also very puzzling to me is, what exactly could be the financial crimes or the financial crime allegation that is leveled against Verydarkman? EFCC used the word sundries of petition. It simply means numerous kinds, different types of petitions against him. So at this point, I cannot even say precisely whether it is only financial crime, allegations or petitions against him, or whether there are other, forms of petition that is not financial crimes related. But whatever may be the case, sooner or later, Nigerians at large will definitely know in clarity what is going on, probably as soon as Verydarkman comes out. At this point, I will allow you guys to be the judge. What do you think that is actually going on? What would be your guess on the financial crimes that EFCC is talking about? I don't want to begin to reference all the allegations that comedian D1 has been raising against Verydarkman. I will simply would like to know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to share this video. Man, another person see am. God bless you.
Nigerian youths, you see at this point, are they fear who no fear una? As I'm talking to you right now, Verydarkman has been granted an administrative bail. So once he meets the clinical condition they gave to him, he will be released. Come and see excitement. Come and see the way people are jubilating. In fact, VDM na full force. VDM na full force. By now they should know that who touch VDM don't touch Nigerian youths. Just 2 days protest. God though. Nigerian youths, I swear, if we put this kind of energy, come 2027, I swear Nigeria go change. Nigeria go change. You see the kind of force that we put into this VDM matter. If we carry and put for 2027 election, things will really change like this. Come and see excitement. Today na day 2 protest for even Port Harcourt, Kaduna, everywhere, a whole north, they protest for VDM. I dey fear who no fear now. Just like play. But my happiness is that by now they should know that VDM is the voice of Nigerian youths, freedom fighter. They know the reason why they arrested him. They know the reason why they've been on this guy's matter, because this guy, they give them sleepless nights. VDM, they give them headache. VDM, they reveal all their secrets. Do you understand? Without any reason, they just arrested him. But this one sweet me, Shao. But the good thing is that they've granted him bail. Do you understand? So all this the clinical condition, administrative bail for somebody that you kidnapped, for someone that you blindfolded his eye and kidnapped, allegedly, because I wasn't there. These people, they shall know what they are doing. But hey, I'm happy. Let me just leave it like that. I'm happy. He's been released. Yes.
Top of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So I just saw that the EFCC just posted that they are going to grant Verydarkman an administrative bail if he meets all the conditions. You see, my major problem with the arrest of Verydarkman was how he was arrested. A joint operation by the DSS, EFCC and the Nigerian police for one person. I mean, this speaks volumes. And to all of us that are activists and we are, social justice crusaders, then I think we have to watch our backs, because anything can happen to anyone. If you have a problem with Verydarkman and you arrest him and you investigate him, we are not against investigation, we are not against arrest, but you should do it properly. You see, I'm saying this out of experience, because the way these guys operate is very, very similar. So I am calling on all of us. We should try our best and be careful. Let's be watchful, because you never can tell. Verydarkman just went to GT, and then outside GT, he was barricaded, malhandled, arrested. I mean, if you have your reservations against Verydarkman, that one is okay, but you should not keep quiet, because silence means consent in this type of situation. Silence means consent. And I hope that they grant him bail, because if there is one thing I'm really expecting is, I really want to hear from Verydarkman. Let me hear what the problem was, because I'm sure when he comes out, he's going to say it. And it is sad that in a period of time where the government and the country is supposed to be focused on some very, very important issues, we are, tilting towards another direction. And that tells me much about the misplaced priorities of the present day government. I have to be honest with you. And all of us out here, let's be careful. We know that these things no be just like that they happen. No worry, they get built up before they come carry you. That's it. I have to be honest with you. They get built up before they come carry you. Let's all be careful. Let's watch out. And just like I said, they said they are going to grant him administrative bail. Let's see what happens. Peace and love, and hopefully when he comes out, we hear much from him, and that's it. But it's sad the way things have been done in this country. When I no do joint operation for some kind terrorists who they look for, but now they do joint operation for Verydarkman head. No one get us one bishop. Peace and love.
They fear not the man with power, but the man with purpose. Not the liar in high office, but the truth in raw skin. They dragged him, blindfold him, and call it arrest. But we call it abduction, because EFCC, you didn't come with warrant, you came with violence. You didn't seek justice, you silenced it. You didn't protect the law, you broke it. Free Verydarkman, because justice does not wear a blindfold to protect the guilty. Free him, because his voice was not the crime the silence of your system is. And GT Bank, you opened the door to his cage. You weren't just a bank that day, you were the bait, the trap, and the accomplice. You held his freedom and handed it over. This is not just about Verydarkman. It's about every Nigerian with no platform, no camera, and no crowd. Because if a lion is hunted in the daylight, what becomes of the lion? Free him. Because we will not be silent. We will not be scared. We will fight for justice. Free him. Because justice is not a threat, it's a right. Free Verydarkman.
Hear me here. The average Nigerian is a fool. Like the average me and you as Nigerians, we are fools. We are stupid fools. I was just on Instagram and I saw this Seda Bodge girl video that she made where she was talking about VDM. If you see that video, I'm so irritated. I don't know if you add that kind of video during my video. This girl was saying when VDM was arrested before, she lended a voice and she said that boy is ungrateful. Like when he come out, he not probably not content or whatever. She said a whole lot of nonsense. But here's my point: we as Nigerians, we are foolish, and that I think we are not even worthy. We are not deserving, you understand, of what that guy is doing. Now here's the thing: I know that a lot of us or a lot of people do not really agree with certain things that guy is doing, but if you are a human being and you have sins and you're in this country and you go through everything this guy have done since he came out and started fighting this whole fight that he has been fighting, you will see that at least let's just say only one, now you will say he really tried for this one, like this one work. You understand? Because you are not a goat, but at least one must make sense to you, right? It might not have affected you or it might not have benefited you personally, but there were people that were saved. This girl now that made this video, wetin make her feel say she get the audacity to even mention that guy name? Like how is she useful to the society compared to this guy? Oh, you dey tell girls how to charge higher for Toto, because that's probably why when there were girls that were being trafficked, you had nothing to say, because of course they want to go set Toto. But it was this same guy that came out to fight for those girls that were being trafficked, and there are girls in this same country that are giving that video likes and that are supporting. The average Nigerian is a fool, just very stupid fool. The kind of fool that you officially say that they beat him, you go there to go save him, he go start to dey mock you, say you dey come there to come show power. Like that's just the average Nigerian. We are that stupid, and personally I think we are not ready yet to be saved. That's just the fact. If VDM and my brother, if they release and tell him better as Joseph sit down, we never reach there. You see those videos of countries, I don't know if it's Palestine, you see those videos of those countries where there will be children that are hungry, that are starving, they'll wear dirty shirts without tear, or they work out for streets, houses don't scatter the whole plate. You understand? That's where we need to get to in Nigeria. Until we get there, we are not ready. We are too foolish to the point you don't chop this money, you get small money for account, right? You get data to come online and catch cruise. So you really feel the impact of the country, it not really they affect you. You understand? So if anybody is trying to save the country or not, it not really matter. You are okay because you really think nothing is going on in the country. Until we get to that point where you will get food for house, other people when they fight you, they collect your food. Because this kind of stupid girls now, the word insecurity, not just grammar for the country, right? Every day we hear an insecurity. We never really they feel the impact on the personal level. When you know they feel come outside from your house again, or when people don't they come fight you for your house just to get the food where you get for your house, that's when you will realize. Until then, we as Nigerians, we are not really ready. Anybody will just they fight, like Gege said, not be me they go arrest because of you. We are just looking at the person like you be fool. Do you understand? This, I'm too mad to make this video.
So finally, Efcc don't grant Verydarkman bail, and inside the bail, wetin dey write be say they have been sending Verydarkman invites. Gbogbo ti go one thing, Verydarkman no dey gree come. Na why they catch am inside the bail? Na wetin they talk of. You see, this is the reason why we say Nigeria does not have, there's no integrity. This country don't want to have integrity. When I don't see those of them wey they laugh Verydarkman, they insult Verydarkman, they insult VDM. They laugh and say, thank God don't catch am. When I don't see where the matter they go. EFCC no get particular thing wey make them hold VDM. They just they turn us up and down, they whine us. On the normal circumstances, in a good country, in a civilized country, that very day they hold Verydarkman. If they don't release settlement that they supposed to release settlement the next day, but they don't do am. Today na how many days? Now today they can't drop up, they say na them go VDM because they been invite I know they gree come. Man, me I don't know when they invite Verydarkman when they gree come. I don't know whether any of them know. But now the way they talk inside the bail be that they don't grant a bail. They say once he do all the bail requirements, they go release him, which means Verydarkman will be out any moment. Congratulations to all that family.
Free VDM, carry Ayabelo, give us VDM, carry Okowa, give us VDM, carry Ayabelo.